Jackie Baillie.
Every week the First Minister says sorry, and every week it gets worse. A&E departments across Scotland continue to be in chaos, with over 173,000 patients waiting over 8 hours to be seen in A&E last year. The First Minister hosted an NHS crisis meeting yesterday in Bute House. He's already sidelined the Health Secretary, and he's finally waking up to the years of SNP failure. But of course, he was at the heart of the SNP government for 17 of those 18 years. The First Minister is keen to tell us about the importance of staff, and on that we can agree. They are working flat out to keep patients safe, and there is no solution to this crisis that does not involve NHS staff. So can I ask the First Minister to explain why Unison and other trade unions, which represent the majority of NHS staff, were not invited to his meeting yesterday? Do they not matter?
First Minister.
So Jackie Baillie just said that every week it gets worse. That is not true. That is not true. So look, listen, I'm getting lectured about the importance of accuracy in what we all say to Parliament, so Jackie Baillie better listen to what I'm going to say to her about her statement. Since the week ending the 22nd of December, although
Let's hear the First Minister.
Although the performance of A&E units are not where we want them to be, the performance on the 4-hour target in each of the weeks since the week ending the 22nd of December has risen week on week as a result of the hard work of the staff in the health service, and Jackie Baillie should stop running down the staff of the National Health Service. And for her information, over 1 million patients have been treated in Scotland in the last year within the 4-hour target, and that's because our staff deliver on our behalf, and we're very proud of them into the bargain. And I think
Let's hear the First Minister.
I think I've really touched.
I was calling upon members to ensure that we can hear the First Minister, or indeed whoever has been called to speak at that point.
I don't think Jackie Baillie wants to hear the fact that she's giving factual inaccuracies to Parliament today. I don't think she's interested in hearing that. So First
Minister, can we please conduct ourselves in an orderly manner? First Minister.
I'm going to explain to Parliament the fact that Parliament's getting incorrect information shared with it by Jackie Baillie. And if Jackie Baillie,
First Minister, this is wholly unacceptable. If there are members who wish to come to the chamber and shout, then perhaps they should think about whether or not this is really where they wish to be. We have a great... If members wish to remain in this chamber, then it is essential that they conduct themselves in a courteous and respectful manner, and that includes respecting the authority of the chair. First Minister.
So on Wednesday, I had a roundtable discussion with the Health Secretary with a whole range of health stakeholders, some of whom represented employees directly in the National Health Service. Yep. So the authors of the survey that Mr Sarwar cited to me last week, the Royal College of Nursing, were represented around the table last week. So it's important that I heard directly from those representing some of the workforce. But that's not the last discussion we're going to have in Bute House about the National Health Service, which we made clear earlier on in the week. If Jackie Baillie had been paying as much attention to my press output as Anna Sarwar had, she would have heard that there'll be more round tables in Bute House, and I'll be delighted, for Unison and the GMB and other unions to participate. I suspect they'll make a more constructive contribution than Jackie Baillie ever will.
Question number 6.